Judith Maria and welcome to SC Global News. From the quiet but powerful Christian revival in the Middle East to the appointment of Father Richard Anthony D'Souza, SJ, as the new director of the Vatican Observatory, we have many stories to cover. A quiet but Christian revival is reportedly gaining ground in the Middle East. CBN News reveals that Muslims in countries like Iran and Afghanistan are converting to Christianity after experiencing vivid dreams and visions of Jesus. Despite the threat of persecution, underground faith communities are growing, driven by personal encounters that many describe as deeply transformative.
A secret wave of Christian conversion is spreading across parts of the Middle East, according to Christian Broadcasting Network CBN, fueled by Muslims who claim to have encountered Jesus through dreams and visions. The revival is most prominent in Iran and Afghanistan, where conversion from Islam is illegal and often punishable by imprisonment or death. Despite the danger, faith leaders cited in the report say underground house churches are steadily growing. Many converts have described their experiences as peaceful, vivid, and spiritually compelling. An Afghan woman recalls seeing Jesus in a white robe with nail-pierced hands, calling her to follow him. Others recounted similar visions that brought profound shifts in their belief. Evangelists working in the region stated that such visions often reach individuals who have never read a Bible or spoken to a Christian. The personal nature of these experiences has reportedly drawn many to seek hidden Christian communities. CBN noted that while numbers are difficult to verify, testimonies from across the region point to a growing spiritual hunger in areas marked by conflict, oppression, and displacement. One field worker said the awakening appears to be quietly unfolding, driven not by evangelism but by divine encounters in the stillness of the night. Faith networks report increased demand for digital Bibles, private discipleship, and secure places to worship. Even amid threats, the movement gains momentum, largely hidden from public view, but deeply rooted in personal transformation.
Recognized as one of the most influential Christian thinkers of the modern era, Newman played a pivotal role in the spiritual and intellectual journey that deeply shaped the Church and the 19th century ecumenism. His writings reflect a vision of faith as a daily, personal heart-to-heart encounter with Christ. His life, marked by unwavering dedication and passion for the gospel, culminated in his canonization in 2019 and is now moving towards the official recognition as the Doctor of the Church.
Pope Leo XIV on Thursday approved the decision to declare St. John Henry Newman the 38th Doctor of the Universal Church. The decision was confirmed during the Pope's meeting with Cardinal Marcello Semeraro, Prefect of the Dicastery for the Causes of the Saints. According to the Holy See Press Office, the Holy Father accepted the positive recommendation of the Dicastery members and the plenary session of cardinals and bishops concerning the founder of the Oratory of St. Philip Neri in England. In the Catholic Church's 2000-year history, only 37 other saints, 4 of them women, have been honored with the title of Doctor of the Church. This distinction is granted to canonized saints whose teachings have made a significant impact on the Church's understanding of doctrine, theology, or spirituality. The date of Newman's formal proclamation as Doctor of the Church has not yet been confirmed by the Vatican. St. John Henry Newman was born in London, baptized into the Church of England in 1801. He was a popular and respected Anglican priest, theologian, and writer among his peers prior to his conversion to Catholicism. As a leading figure in the Oxford movement, which sought to renew the Church of England by reconnecting it with its Catholic heritage, Newman eventually came to a different conclusion. Through his in-depth study of the Church Fathers and Church history, he became convinced that that Catholic Church alone faithfully preserved the fullness of Christian doctrine and tradition. In 1845, Newman requested that his friend Blessed Dominic Barberi to receive him into the Catholic Church. He was ordained a Catholic priest in 1847 and was later elevated to the rank of cardinal by Pope Leo XIII in 1879. He chose the motto, "Heart speaks to heart," as an expression of his own conversion in his own heart through the heart of God. One of Newman's most influential theological writings was an essay on the development of Christian doctrine, published in 1845. In it, he argued that while the core truths of Catholic doctrine remain constant, their expression and application can evolve over time. His insights later helped shape the direction of the Second Vatican Council, which aimed to engage the modern world by elevating the role of lay people, encouraging interfaith dialogue and Christian unity, and making the liturgy more accessible to the faithful. As a Catholic, Newman contributed greatly to Church's teachings. His body of work includes 40 books and over 20,000 letters. He died in Edgbaston, England in 1890. He was beatified by Pope Benedict XVI on September 19, 2010, and was canonized by Pope Francis on October 13, 2019.
The Bishop of England and Wales have expressed great excitement following the official announcement of the Saint John Henry Newman, the most recently canonized saint from England and Wales, to be declared as a doctor of the Church.
Following the official announcement that Saint John Henry Newman, the most recently canonized saint from England and Wales, will be declared a doctor of the Church, the bishops of England and Wales have welcomed the news with great excitement. Cardinal Vincent Nicholas, president of the Bishops' Conference, said that he was delighted and thrilled. He noted that the request to recognize Newman had been before the Holy See for some time, having received support from different parts of the world. This recognition that the writings of St. John Henry Newman are a true expression of the faith of the Church is of huge encouragement to all who appreciate not only his great learning but also his heroic sanctity in following the call of God in his journey of faith, the prelate said. Archbishop Bernard Longley of Birmingham and Vice President of the Bishops' Conference also expressed his gratitude to Pope Leo for the imminent declaration. He pointed out that Newman is the third Englishman to be afforded this title after St. Bede the Venerable and St. Anselm of Canterbury. Gavin Ashenden, a former Anglican bishop who was received into the Catholic Church in 2019, wrote on X, "This is the most wonderful news." The announcement by the Holy See press office stated that the decision was made to confer the title of Doctor of the Church on St. John Newman during a July 31st meeting between Pope Leo and the Vatican's prefect of the Dicastery for the Causes of Saints, Cardinal Marcello Semeraro.
US President Donald Trump is in his spree of slapping tariffs on foreign imports into the country, as the White House released a list of countries where a tariff rate of 15 to 20% is imposed. The announcement, which was based on the order title further modifying the reciprocal tariff rates, was ratified by President Donald Trump on Thursday and which will take effect on August 8th.
After imposing a 35% tariff on Indian exports, President Donald Trump has continued his series of tariff impositions as the White House has released the details of a sweeping order implementing higher tariffs on 92 countries, including several European member states. The order, titled "Further Modifying the Reciprocal Tariff Rates," was ratified by President Donald Trump on Thursday. It will take effect on August the 7th, 7 days after issuance, and will result in a 41% increase in the rate of imports to the United States. Among the most notable countries affected is India, which has been struck with a 25% tariff on goods manufactured domestically. The White House attributed the deterioration of the fiscal relationship to India's obnoxious non-monetary trade barriers. Recently, India signed a deal with Russia to purchase natural gas at a reduced rate, aggravating the Trump administration. Canada, another significant country on the list, has been subjected to a 35% tariff. This decision came amid vital trade negotiations between the two neighbors and is expected to adversely impact the ongoing discussions, which are already in jeopardy. Initially, the tariffs were announced during Liberation Day in April, but were later rescheduled due to severe market slumps that followed the initial declaration.
Pope Leo XIV has named Father Richard Anthony D'Souza, SG, as the new director of the Vatican Observatory. According to a statement from the Vatican Governorate on Thursday, this appointment by Pope Leo XIV confirms the succession process that has been in process prior to the passing of Pope Francis.
Pope Leo XIV has appointed a Jesuit priest, Father Richard Anthony D'Souza, as director of the Vatican Observatory. The announcement was made on Thursday by the Vatican Governorate. Father D'Souza succeeds another Jesuit brother, Guy Consolmagno, whose 10-year term concludes on 19 September 2025. Father D'Souza has been a staff member at the observatory since 2016 and holds a doctorate in astronomy. Born in 1978 in Goa, India, Father D'Souza entered the Society of Jesus in 1996 and was ordained a priest in 2011. He has published extensively in international scientific journals and is a member of the International Astronomical Union. Recently, an asteroid was named in his honor. The Vatican Observatory is one of the oldest active astronomical observatories in the world, with its roots going back to 1582. Headquartered at the papal summer residence in Castel Gandolfo, the observatory was established for astronomical research and fostering dialogue between science, theology, and the Church's intellectual tradition.
That's all for today. Until we meet again, God bless and thank you.